Hello everyone! So in this video, I'm going to show you how to transform the Studio Series Transformers 1 Orion Pax. So let's start, and as usual, the first thing we need to do is remove the accessory because that will not be a part of the transformation itself. So let's get this out of the way, then straighten everything up and align everything. Oops. Get this, straighten everything up, and there we go. Now that we've straightened everything up, the first thing we'll do is the head, just push it in all the way right there. Next thing is to flip the exhaust pipes on his shoulders. Now the next thing we'll do is to detach the entire upper body, upper torso. And then next thing is to pull this down, the shoulders. As you can see, pull it down, and then once we pulled out both of them, we can flip this entire thing out. Oops, flip this panel out as well, just like this. And at the back, we will connect this, rotate this. There's actually a hinge here, right here. We will just rotate it, just like so, and then flip this in to close the head. Once we've done that, we will rotate it right here, just like this. Now, this is a little bit difficult in my opinion. Oh no, not this part yet. But first thing, we need to put this in, close this like this, and then rotate the entire arm. So do the same thing on the other side. Put the hinge inside, close it in, and then close the entire arm. Now the next thing we'll do is fold in the hands, just like this. Wait, I think the light is not that good. There. Now we will fold this and basically insert the entire forearm inside, and then as you can see, there are tabs right there, or hooks, which should connect to that gap right there. Now I've tried to transform this multiple times. I mean, I have transformed him multiple times, and there's just no way for me to tab both of these in, like lock them in. I can tab one or the other, but if I do that, it's not going to be even when you try to roll the figure down. So what I try to do is just make sure that they're aligned and try to lock them in as much as possible, but they will not lock in because for some reason it bumps in. The fists bump with each other, so I can't. I'm not sure if this is something that I cannot do physically or I'm just dumb. It might be a toy issue or it might be a brain issue for me. But anyway, that is the best. As you can see, I can lock this left side in, but if I try to lock the right one, it's not locking in. But that is the best that I can do, and I will not force it anymore. But anyway, the next step we will be doing is lower down the waist, just like this. Once we've done that, we will try to lift up the skirt piece. Now, my skirt piece is very loose, so if I try to lift it up, sometimes it just detaches itself. But thankfully it didn't. Now lift this up, oops. Lift up the legs. Now we will combine the legs. Aside from these two tabs, which will connect to those two slots right there, the thighs will actually can insert here. So this, like this tab right here, will connect to that gap on the thigh, just like so. And we can do it for both sides, and then just tab them in, tab the legs together, close the feet out, and then you can kind of lower the waist or the skirt piece. Now the next thing we'll do is actually the knees have ratchets, and you can just lower it down one notch so that it's kind of leveled. Now the last step would be to align. This is part of the issue with my copy. You can see there are like hooks there on the side of the forearms. It should tab in to those gaps right here. But since I could not really fully transform this, like tab them in properly, I also cannot tab them in there. So if you guys can tab it, you should tab it. But on my copy, I just couldn't. I've tried my best to tab it. As you can see there, it's not aligning properly. It's because I cannot tab the forearm properly. And it's probably an issue on my copy, or again, I'm just dumb. But that's what you're supposed to do, guys. But I'm gonna leave it as that. But here you go. It's still functioning. It's still transformed, fully transformed. The Transformers 1, Orion Pax in his alt mode. Now let's transform him back to his robot mode. So again, let's remove his accessories. They're not part of transformation. Now, after I shot the video on transforming this guy, you know how I had a really difficult time at tabbing this in? And my tip is, because I was able to align it a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the tab is a little bit aligned now to that slot or to that gap on the lower waist. My tip is to just angle this tab, or this, what do you call this panel, like this, not straight 90 degrees down. Angle it a little bit and it will make tabbing this a little bit easier, but I still, as you can see, they're not proportioned at all. So that's the best I can do. This one is tabbed in completely, this one's not. But anyway, let's continue with the transformation. I'm sorry about the delay. First off, let's move the waist up. It's not that big of a deal. I wasn't able to tab mine anyway. Let's flip out, or flip up the toes, detach the legs, and then straighten them up. Straighten up the knees, find legs, lower this down, and then lower this entire thing. So this should look something like this for now. The next part will be to untab the hands. If you were able to tab them on yours, straighten up the wrist or the fists. Straighten them up, straighten up the arms, straighten up the fists. Now the next thing we'll do is actually rotate this and pull it out, just like so. Rotate the entire forearm and then pull out the hinge. Now the next thing would be to rotate. Or you can close this. Let's close this. And then rotate the entire thing. Now we need to get this panel out. Just insert your nail right there. Unfortunately, I don't have much nails, but I think I can still insert my nail. Oh, I was able to do it earlier. How come I can't do it right now? There you go. So open up the panel, and then again, this hinge or this panel, just pull it down. Once you've done that, we can close this entire thing. Once you've done that, we can insert the shoulder hinge, insert the shoulder hinge, and then we can tab the waist joint, or the upper waist from the lower waist. There's a tab right here, slot right there. Just tab them in until you hear the nice click. Lower down the arms, rotate the smoke pipes, and then just pull up Orion's head, lock it in place, and there we go. Here we have Transformers 1, Orion Pax, back in its robot mode. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you do. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.